Hi guys, two travelers here in Mexico from our rooftop balcony talking to you.
And today we are going to talk about the cost of security in Mexico.
That's right, because you guys, if you watched our previous videos, you know that when we were in the U.S. that our house got broken into, so we made a decision. Mark actually made a decision.
Yep. And swear in the family.
About getting a security system.
Yeah.
So on my piece of paper here, I have the cost of everything that I was gonna share with you, and we'll talk about what we've had done.
Okay.
Give you guys an idea.
Well, that sounds like a fantastic idea. doesn't it?
Fantastic. Yeah, it
So,
does.
what do we have first?
Well, we have a gate, and then we have a walk-through gate. We have one of those gates that open for our car in the driveway, and then you have like a walk-through gate many times. That's how they're done. So our walk-through gate was what got broken into, with probably, I don't know what they used to bust our
I think they
lock.
used some kind of a pry bar from what it looked like on the video.
Yeah. So anyhow, so we decided to get a big piece of metal, like a 90 centimeter, right? That's what it is. Yeah, it's pretty big. So like, you know, if you reach your arm around it or whatever, except for Mark's.
That's right.
Put your arm out.
Long arms.
Well, anyhow, so his arm could pretty much reach around it, but
Yeah.
for the most part, no. And no offense, Mexican people, but a lot of times you're shorter than he is and have shorter arms than he
They
does.
are just vertically challenged.
Are vertically challenged,
Like you.
like me.
Vertically challenged.
Okay, but anyhow, so he was an exception to the rule. So we ended up getting like a 90 centimeter metal piece welded on to the walk-through gate. We changed our lock. We got one steel bar that is behind the door frame. What would you call that? I don't know how to describe that.
Just angle iron for anybody who knows what that is.
Yeah, on the part that had to be replaced because they
Broke out the door frame.
they broke out the door frame. So we got that, a steel bar to secure that door frame on the one side. We got one metal security door made that's about 9 feet tall, because our door is pretty tall, to match what we do have. So that was pretty cool, I think.
A tall doorway for tall people. Me.
And then there's also a steel plate area, and then he also put a steel plate on our door around the locks and around the handle to make it a lot more difficult. So the metal security door has 2 locks. Our gate has a new 1 lock. Our front door has 2 locks.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 5.
5 keys to get in.
Yeah, that's a lot of keys. And anyhow, he painted it too. And and then in Mexico, Mark will put a picture in, but they have like these spikes that are on top of the gates a lot of times. And I don't know if that's to deter people or for the birds not to land and poop.
Or both.
Either way, yeah, it's good security. So for that to be done too, and also painted with, you know, the door that was painted, the metal piece that was put on our gate that was painted. The total price, you want to tell them, honey, was how many pesos?
19,250 pesos. At this time, about $953 USD.
Right. So that's what that ended up costing. All right. Next, we had what?
couple of cameras,
Yeah,
and a DVR installed.
Right.
And that price was 3,800 pesos, about $190 US.
Yep. Okay. And then last, we have the home security, which is a company called SDS.
They're very good, by the way.
Yeah.
All the ratings that I read.
Right. And what we got for 12,172 pesos, which amounts to about 688 US dollars. That was their installation fee. It was wireless sensors
On 3 doors.
on 3 doors.
4 motion detectors. 4.
The monthly service on that is going to be
480 pesos, roughly $24 a month.
So our total cost was 19,250 for, I told you, the gate and the reinforced steel bar, whatever you want to call it, by the frame. Piece of metal put on the door, piece of metal put on the gate. And then for the security camera and the DVD, that was 3,800 pesos. For the security system, the home security system, that was 12,176 for a grand total.
Of 35,226 pesos,
Which comes to,
$1,743.97 US.
right,
Based-
and that's today's peso, what it's
Right.
based on.
Right.
Which is, I think, like 20.23
20
pesos or something
Yeah.
today. So it changes all the time. It's hard to say what it'll be tomorrow. But anyhow, we just kind of wanted to give you, I don't know, informational video on cost of security.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, well, our house is pretty
secure.
secure.
So,
Yeah, it takes 5 keys to get in. So when we do some traveling, of course, we're not going to announce when we're traveling. We'll do the videos afterwards, you know, whatever, so nobody has any idea. Got bit by something right there. See that little mark?
uh-oh.
That's why I'm itching, little
You got a
mosquito.
bug bite in Mexico.
Yeah. God, it itches. So anyhow, that's what we ended up paying. Maybe we went totally overboard. I don't know. He's the one that wanted to go overboard.
Yeah.
So
That's all me on that one.
yeah, it was all him on this one. So anyhow, and then we have, like we've said before, 2 barking dogs. We have more than 2. 7 on one side, 1 on the
One on
other.
the other side.
So that's about it from security system in Mexico,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we just thought we would give you some information.
If you like what we're doing, we hope you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook group, also called The Two Travelers in Mexico. In order to gain admittance to that group, you have to agree to the rules, which are pretty simple. No rudeness, no advertising, like no Bitcoin advertising, that kind of thing.
Business advertising.
And business advertising, right. But you have, however, we encourage people to post videos and, you know, there are stories in Mexico, as long as it's Mexico related, of course.
Yeah, we have a couple of YouTubers that do post on our page on a regular basis, and that's fine because it all has to do with Mexico. Different areas, but within Mexico, and that's all that matters. So, as always, if you like what we're doing, like you said, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll be doing some traveling next month for sure. So,
Either we're thumbs up or hitchhiking. Too old for hitchhiking. Just go with the thumbs up.
you're just too old.
But not as old as you know who.
True. Anyhow, stay tuned. We'll be doing more traveling in November. So, some of the places that you suggested that we go to will be on there.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
What she did.
See ya.